The Fantastic Four: First Steps surpasses the total revenue of Marvel's second most costly movie worldwide. The person who said that comic book films were having trouble at the box office was both correct and incorrect. Although a Marvel movie and a DC blockbuster took the top two slots on the worldwide charts, both films would have likely generated far more money if they had been released 5 years earlier. The Fantastic Four: First Steps is based on an A-list property, much as Superman, which after only 2 weeks of release has generated over $500 million worldwide. The main characters of the Fantastic Four are really referred to as Marvel's first family, deserving of the same regard as the Avengers and the X-Men. But in its worldwide box office premiere, the film only garnered a decent haul, falling short of but not exceeding expectations. The Fantastic Four has made a total of $218 million to far, with around $120 million coming from domestic sales and an additional $100 million from international sales. The movie's first box office performance is comparable to that of James Gunn's Superman, which debuted a few weeks ago. It's evident that the Fantastic Four isn't doing as well abroad as a typical superhero movie, just as it did with that one. This might eventually become an issue. However, the same issue did not affect Black Panther: Wakanda Forever's run a few years earlier or prevent Black Panther from earning nearly $1.3 billion globally. One of Marvel's few true successes from the last 5 years is still Wakanda Forever. The Marvels, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and more recently, Captain America, Brave New World and Thunderbolts** were among the studio's underperforming films. Both of the 2025 movies ended their worldwide runs with around $400 million, which is about half of what a typical Marvel picture would have made not so long ago. The Fantastic Four's novelty, the characters are making their MCU debut, should propel the film to new heights, particularly as favorable reviews and word-of-mouth start to accumulate. In only 3 days, The Fantastic Four has also surpassed the Marvel's total worldwide box office receipts. With an estimated production budget of $375 million, the 2023 release is the second most costly Marvel film, behind Avengers: Endgame. An estimated $200 million was spent on the production of The Fantastic Four. The film, which was directed by Matt Shakman, now has an 88% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. At 93%, its audience score is even higher. The Fantastic Four is now showing in cinemas. For more information, check out Collider.